Hi there, I'm Cherie with the Mobile Internet Resource Center. This morning, AT&T put out a press release that they are coming out with a new connected car aftermarket device that plugs into a vehicle's OBD-II port, or the onboard diagnostic port. This is exciting news, and a lot of people have been waiting for a new connected car device to come out since the Mobley disappeared from AT&T website and stores since the beginning of the year. However, this is not looking to be like a Mobley direct replacement, and I'll explain why. So first, let's flash back to a little over a year ago when the connected car plan first came out. It was a standalone plan for $20 per month. You didn't have to have any other AT&T service. It was on their postpaid network, and all you needed to do is either activate it on your Chevy OnStar system or pick up an aftermarket Mobley device, and this just plugged into the OBD-II port. And then you got a wireless hotspot that gave you unlimited data for $20 a month, plus taxes and fees. Great deal. A lot of people snag these, especially once they discovered you could buy an aftermarket power adapter and use just regular AC power, 12-volt power, or USB, depending upon the adapter you purchased, and this just plugged into the adapter, and then now you had a mobile hotspot you could take anywhere you could get power to it. This has become a popular option for RVers, for cruisers, and even folks in stationary homes to get a lot of data for very cheap. However, this time last year, AT&T quit officially activating the Mobley device on that $20 per month unlimited plan. They still do offer it for built-in OnStar devices, however, into vehicles. So, this new device that's come out uses the same sort of connection that goes into a vehicle, but is it a direct replacement? Now, if you're just looking for onboard diagnostics, theft tracking, emergency services, and things like that, it's a great device. It replaces a lot of the functionalities that come with the OnStar system, and it does provide a Wi-Fi hotspot using the AT&T network. However, here's a few things that make us think that this is not going to meet the need of what a lot of our audience wants, which is this sort of solution. Number one is Harman has announced in their user manual that this device, once it is stationary for more than 30 minutes in a car, the Wi-Fi hotspot turns off. So that is something that is built in to kind of protect from using it in that way. AT&T in their press release also says that you will have to use this in a vehicle. It does need to be in a car. They didn't specify it has to be in the port, but we're assuming that's what they meant by it. And also on their Harman page that they're setting up, there's some further fine print that says the telematics features are required to use with the plan, which means that you have to have this with the onboard diagnostics, which might allude to that this device is actually going to check to make sure that it is in a vehicle before the Wi-Fi hotspot will come on. So that would limit using it with something like a power adapter. But let's presume that you can get around that and you can power it with a power adapter. The fine print also clearly states that AT&T reserves the right to terminate your plan if it is not in a vehicle. So with all of those things, we're leaning towards this is not going to be a Mobley replacement in the terms of it being an unlimited hotspot that you can use anywhere. But there might be an unlimited data plan coming, because in the press release that AT&T put out, they did mention that you can use this on a tiered data plan as a standalone, which they've always offered, or you can add it to your mobile share plan, and they added in you can add it to a eligible unlimited plan. Now, when AT&T retired the unlimited plus plans back in February, they also retired the ability to add aftermarket connected car devices and mobile hotspot devices. So at present time, there is not an eligible unlimited data plan, but that statement might allude to that they're planning to bring it back, in which case you may be able to get an unlimited data plan on an aftermarket connected car device for use while in motion in a vehicle. So the option might be there. That might meet some people's needs, especially while you're traveling and moving around and in motion. But when you're parked at a campground, this probably is not going to be a solution, because once you are stopped, or the Mobley is still a solution, of course. Imagine this is the new Spark. The Spark is not going to be an option simply because it will shut off that Wi-Fi hotspot after 30 minutes of being stationary. So that's what we know so far. This is all preliminary. This is not due to release until later this week, and I'm sure there'll be a lot more reports and people looking into it. If we find any information that might sway that opinion, we will be updating this at mobileinternetinfo.com/spark, where you can find our updated article on this information. And if anything major changes, we'll try to get a new video out. So for the time being, if someone asks you if this is the Mobley replacement, just kind of point them this way, and let's educate folks and not have folks going out buying these Spark devices and expecting them to work just like the Mobley did with a power adapter. All right, thanks.